Hi, everybody. Today I will be saying to you a few of the fragrances that you can gift to a man, like a gift ideas, and there are many like options, many fragrances from what you can choose from. But myself, that's what I came up from my memories, which one would be worth buying from those fragrances that I discovered recently, And like normally, like fragrances, they can either make or break your day. So like it's very important to know which ones you would kind of gift it, to others or to yourself. So basically, I will start with those fragrances that I don't have, but I would recommend. Let me read it. So one of them is Azaro. Have you ever heard about that type of fragrances range? So Azaro has by night and by day. One of them is stronger. By night would be stronger, and by day would be a little bit lighter. It's quite worth buying, that fragrance because let's say for those man who likes a little bit of sweetness in the fragrance in a way, and it's not overly like expensive, I think, but it's really worth trying, that fragrance. You should not go wrong by choosing it. And then another one is Dior Savage. So Dior Savage, it's I noticed when other people have it on themselves, you can immediately feel that fragrance like has a huge projection. Like it really like grabs your attention if whoever walks by near you, like I don't know, maybe let's say if you spray 4 sprays probably, and it still gives you that huge projection. It's not many fragrances can do that. So because of that projection and that kind of it has that type of little bit nice smell in it. But the only problem with Dior Savage is that like I think many people are wearing it, and I would recognize that fragrance from walking in the streets, like if somebody passed by and oh, that's Dior Savage, it's kind of easy to recognize. But it really doesn't matter if you can recognize or not recognize, as long as that fragrance is nice, So that's all. And the other one, which is I consider it nice, is Emporio Armani Rocks. Rocks is, basically that blue liquid it has. It's diamond rocks for men. And it has that type of freshness, and you would be able to gift it for a man who, let's say, is adventurous, likes nature. And let's say you could tell them that rocks means, like, for example, you could start like as if you would be going to the nature, like on the huge mountain, standing on the rocks, and you would feel that freshness, of the air that comes to it. So well, it's just my imagination, but it doesn't have to be like this. But it's fresh, and I would consider that fragrance is a good fragrance. The only thing I'm not sure about the longevity of it. I'm not sure about that one. So those fragrances I don't have with me, but I would recommend. And then we can go now to any of them. For example, one of the very economic fragrance that I have is this one. It's very, hold on a second. This one is very economic fragrance. I had bigger bottle, but I gifted and then regifted to somebody else. This fragrance is for man, but actually I also gifted it for one lady, and she really liked it. And I'm using it myself, even though it's for man. But actually, Zara Vibrant Leather is the name, and this is like a pocket size. And this one is worth gifting if you don't want to spend a lot of money for fragrance. Let's say your budget is like around 10. This one is €4, but bigger bottle is like €10. I'm sorry, so it's like $9.99 it costs in Zara. And if you only have that amount of money to spend, your budget is like this is perfect, because probably it's one of the best in Zara fragrances, and it would represent one of the Creed's version. I can't remember which one, doesn't matter really which one, but the quality of this fragrance is worth it. I discovered it some time ago, and it's really, really, really worth it. When you gift it to the person, you should say that it's the best. This one is the best, probably, even though it's economic, but it's one of the good ones. And I really hope they would be surprised. Even though you would say, oh, Zara is like very cheap fragrance, but it's actually really has quality in it. And to recommend is best maybe to spray it on the clothes, because it lasts quite long on the clothes. And I'm using it myself actually from time to time whenever I want to feel this some kind of little bit more stronger fragrance in a way. And after a few hours of wearing it, it becomes a smell that doesn't necessarily has to be worn by men. I feel like women can hit it, as one of my subscribers said as well, like she's wearing that one. It's very interesting, actually, very interesting. Zara vibrant leather. And so the other fragrance that we have, let me see, where could I put this? The other fragrance that we have is, let's say, like any of them, like let's say this one. This one would be Emporio Armani. The name is the name that is the catches the most. Is Stronger With You is the name. And I cannot open it because it was a gift, so I can't open at the moment, but the bottle looks something like this. This one is for women. The name for women is Because It's You. So let's say if that would be Valentine's Day, you can actually gift it, guys, for your partners, for your partner. Like for women is that one, for man is that one. Stronger With You or Because It's You is for man. So man version has more like an orange type of liquid in it. This one is for women. And so basically, like this one, why I would recommend is because of the name, Stronger With You. It's kind of very like romantic type of name that Giorgio Armani gave to this fragrance. The smell of it is kind of going towards more like a sweet side. And maybe, let's say, not maybe every man would like it, but if you know that your man likes sweet smell, you can give it to them. It's not perfect fragrance, but because of that idea of the name, and everything, it's worth having it. And by the way, these things right there, it means rings. Because Giorgio Armani used to wear 2 rings on one hand, So let's say if you want to gift it for a man for some kind of reason, like a romantic reason, then these means rings. Or if a man wants to gift it to a woman, then it's also like it's kind of, let's say if you want to marry that woman or something, so then this one is rings. It means rings. It's kind of, I have not seen any other fragrance that the bottle would have rings in it. So anyway, so this fragrance would be a romantic type of fragrance. Now the other fragrance, which is a beautiful fragrance, this one I would always will be very positive about this fragrance. Because I just don't know, like this fragrance is just so good, and it's really, really very, very good fragrance. This one is like a Polo Black, and you just will not go wrong by choosing this fragrance. It's like 100%. Like if I would need to buy a present, I would really, first thing what would come into my mind probably would be one that I will talk about later, but also this one because of not too expensive, and also like let's say 30 ml of this one would cost, I don't remember, but maybe around like not more than 50 euro, but actually I saw in one place was selling for 28 euro as well, because it was on the promotion. So that's how good it is, and there is projection, there is longevity, there is freshness, there is this very nice feeling, to it. And really, really, if somebody would pass by near you, you would feel this very pleasant, not too overpowering smell, but kind of pleasant and inviting smell. The other inviting smell that even more inviting, I will talk about it after this, but that would be that one. But these two I would consider very, very inviting smells. Really, like, it's just and also it stays quite long on the clothes. Like, it's just amazing. Like, I was also 2 days using it on myself as well. Like, I wouldn't recommend probably to wear it for lady, but I was just using it, and it gave me fresh kind of feeling, those 2 days that I was wearing. But this fragrance is not necessarily for women. This one is for man, really for man. And like quality, I would say quality, and really it will grab, like others' attention, like if they will feel it in a very pleasant way, not disturbing or anything. It's amazing, really amazing fragrance. And now what else we have over here? We also have this, let me move this out of the way. I also have this, another one, which is maybe wouldn't be considered by anyone as a possibility to gift it to a man, But I have a very pleasant experience with this one, and basically it's Lacoste L'Homme. The reason why it's pleasant, it's really amazing. Like, it's like, if you would buy it, you would think, oh, maybe it's not, maybe would be nothing good out of it, because it's not too expensive. Maybe this bottle would cost around €50 or something. It's not too expensive. That smell is very pleasant, but because it has like a little bit flowery feeling into it, maybe you would think it's not gonna last long or anything, Oh, it's just amazing. If somebody likes like light fragrance with sweetness and freshness into it, this one has, if I remember, rhubarb in it and some other things, and it's just a mixture of flowery, fresh, sweet, and spicy, but not too spicy. It's just really amazing, I had a very pleasant experience with this fragrance, and because and I heard, other people would comment on it as well, very unexpectedly, because you wouldn't think, who knows this fragrance? Nobody knows this fragrance. Everybody knows, Polo, they know, like, Emporio Armani, but this fragrance, like, it's not everybody would think about it. But I would still put it on the list. You should not go wrong with this, Really. So it's Lacoste L'Homme. And then now we should discover other like a house that would be, this one is always and forever will be, my favorite, and this one is for man and for woman, and with this one, like, you will just never go wrong, never. And this one, like, is just incredible. And if this is the most inviting fragrance that I have ever had, and the most versatile as well. You can mix it with other fragrances, like, you can just, people, are reacting extremely well to this fragrance. And no matter if you are a man or if you are a woman, like, this gift is the most fascinating, gift, and the most magical fragrance that I have ever encountered. And it doesn't really matter who will wear it, woman or man, but it's really, I think they will be quite surprised about it. If you want to discover some other, let's say, molecules, I have some more, like, let's say I have this one molecule 2, and then I have this molecule 03. I also had molecule 04 as well, but I threw it out. And which one, like, let's say if you would gift it for man, which one would that be? I would go number 1 is this one, molecular 1. Number 2 would be probably molecular 4 for man, not necessarily for man, but for women too. But I mean, now I'm talking about man. So molecular 4, and also we had this molecular 2, quite positive as well. Very, very positive. But now within time, I think myself, I changed my mind a little bit about molecular 2. I'm not sure if I will buy it again, but this one it's good option as well. And also I have molecular 3. This option I would feel it might be more like for feminine, but like if a man really likes vetiver, then probably would be good as well. But actually the best, what I wanted to say is that just simply go for molecular 1, and if you want to give to somebody a perfume that would be special, which one I would like, let's say if I have to give to a man, which one I would think to gift is number 1 is this one, number 2 is that one, number 3 would be this one, and then if the gift would be around let's say €10, I would get a bigger bottle of Zara vibrant leather, because it has a lot of quality in it, even though it's so cheap. So that would be my options at the moment. There are so many fragrances to discover in the future that like we will never be able to figure them out, all of them. But it's nice to know some of the choices that are good. If I'm very eager to discover more choices. It's just I don't have opportunity at the moment. But that's all that I wanted to share with you. Thanks a lot for listening to me. I will come back to you with another gift ideas for women this time, and because you can gift it on any type of occasion. You can gift it now. Christmas is coming, but not necessarily you can gift it for any other reason. Thank you very much. I will come back to you soon, and bye bye.